everyone. Welcome to another session on Career Starter series with 5 questions. Yes, just 5 questions. For short, you can call it CSS5. Yeah. So this particular session is in collaboration with the outstanding professionals, So I'm really excited to have a young man with me. He's a fast rising. When I mean fast rising, I mean fast rising young human resource professional, and he's doing amazingly good in what he's doing. So with me, I have today Emmanuel Faith. Drum rolling. Okay, so
Hello, everybody. Something's happening right now. It's Emmanuel Faith in the media again or something.
so I'm not gonna do a lot of introduction. I will just allow him introduce himself so you can hear from him directly. So hi Emmanuel, how's the day been today actually?
I'm good. Today has been a day trying to please my employees. I'm making internal stakeholders and external stakeholders happy. That's what I do every day at work.
Wow, that's good. That's not stakeholders. Lovely. Okay, so we'll just dive straight into the questions, the 5 questions for today. But then if we have random
Okay.
questions, we'll ask you at the end of the 5 questions. Is that fine?
Yeah, sure. That's fine.
Okay, so the first question, can we meet you? Who is Emmanuel Faith? What's it all about? Can you just share with
Gang,
us?
gang, 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 gang. Okay, hi everyone, wherever you are watching. This is Nigeria, 5:58 p.m. GMT plus one.
Mhm.
My name is Emmanuel Faith. I don't like long profiles because I think they are boring,
Right.
right? So I'm going to be as short as possible. I'm going to give pointers. So when you hear Emmanuel Faith, think of an HR professional in the fintech space that has multinational and like growth experience. So I think that's the exciting thing about my career. I started my career with a growing company. Then I worked with a multinational. Then I'm back to one of the best burgeoning fintechs in Africa, career-wise. Yeah, so that's really it. Outside work, I'm a writer, creative writer. I have a poetry collection titled Lagos Doesn't Sleep because I love Lagos. I don't know why people hate Lagos, but I love Lagos. Yes, so I'm a personal brand enthusiast. I'm a social capital enthusiast. I'm an SDG 5 advocate. Go feminist, go women. Um, what else? What else? I think that I'm a multiple layer of a lot of things. I don't want to start telling you about the fact that, oh, I'm a chartered HR professional, or I'll soon be a global chartered HR professional. I think that all those things are on Google. So just remember that I'm a versatile HR professional. I love personal branding and social capital. And at leisure, I do creative writing. Thank you.
Okay, fantastic. But you forgot to add the fact that you love volunteering too. Have you forgotten? They are starting
Yeah, hey, that's true.
professionals. You
Oh
know
my
that's why we
God.
met
See, guys,
actually. That's how
I'm
we
an
met.
extremely busy person.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's how we met. So, guys, I'm an extremely busy person, and I probably will talk about it. So, I volunteer a lot. I volunteer with outstanding professionals. I volunteer with HR Foundry, Edge Academy, and I'm very interested in capacity building. So, when I say platform that is deliberate about capacity building, yeah, I volunteer with them, and then I think that what the outstanding professionals have done so far is amazingly great, especially because they are catering for the needs of mid-career employees. I mean, there's a graduate mentor for early career. So I think that what the outstanding professionals is doing is really amazing. Yeah, and I'm a member.
Yeah,
So
right.
what we are doing is amazing, right?
You're right.
Okay.
Okay. To our next question, what got you started in your career? Like, was it because you knew that your personality suits the field of HR, or you just wanted to give back to your community, or you were just all about the money, money, money? So, what got you started in your career?
There's no money in HR. Story. Once upon a time, I realized that I did not like finance. So where everybody was doing finance, I did not know what to do. I did many more, and I found myself in HR. That's the end of my story. Okay, that was a joke, guys. Yes, so I think this is one of the questions I get asked the most. If you attended my university, the chances that I finished from economics, by the way, from University. The chances that you will pursue a career in finance is 75%. So 7 out of 10 economics graduates end up pursuing a career in finance. I had done an internship with one of the best investment banks, investment research companies in Nigeria. And after the internship, I knew that I was not cut off for that. I mean, we had pursued the Goldman Sachs and Bank of America and all that, but it wasn't just what was fitting for me. So, sometimes what matters is knowing what you don't want to do.
True.
So sometimes you don't even know what you want to do, but knowing what you don't want to do means a lot. So I knew that I did not want to do
Pastor.
core finance, but I didn't know what I want to do. So, I started exploring. So you Google, I took personality tests. I always recommend 16personalities.com. Okay, so what can someone with my personality do? So I saw psychologists. I knew that in Nigeria, psychologists just coming up. Thank God
Hey,
we're
I
talking
studied
about mental
psychology
health
course.
now. My people, sorry, I subbed you. I'm sorry.
Right, I was just
So
kidding.
I'd seen psychology. Yeah, right. Then I'd seen adventurer. Then I saw HR professional. I'm like, yeah, this is it. So, I started out with a certification, CIPM, and then because I was with a tax management firm. Remember that I said I started out with the Nigerian company. Because I was doing CIPM, they didn't have a structured HR department. So everything that had to do with HR was coming to my desk. I remember that I was the first person to develop like a talent pipeline from internship to graduate internship to trainees, right? Then, I mentioned volunteering. So I used to volunteer when I just startup then. God bless Aramide Abi, wherever she is. So I was like the only HR person on Ninja Startup too. Ninja Startup is like the biggest community of entrepreneurs in Nigeria. You can check them out on Instagram. So I managed everything recruitment for Ninja Startups. And so writing that professional exams, doing volunteer work at Ninja Startups, doing that core HR function at Taxi just kind of offshoots me. And by the time I got to General Electric, I was just thrown into an ocean of HR because now I had like access to people. I networked with my direct HR manager, connected with my HR business partner. I know how these things work. When you do an excellent work, the reward for an excellent work is more work. So
Right.
I do an excellent work for my HR. In
That's
the
my
corporate space,
life.
yeah, that's the honest truth. In the corporate space, the reward for more work and excellent work is more work, right? So I do an excellent job for my HR manager. She introduces me to my HR business partner. I do an excellent work for her. They connect us with one HR with Ghana, South Africa. And then in 1 year, I had done what some people that had 3 years experience probably had not done, right? And I think that really gave me the platform for now getting a lead people and culture role in career wise where I'm living the life today.
Wow,
Yes,
that's
I'm living the
fantastic.
life.
You actually said a lot that's really
Okay.
inspiring. So
I hope
starting
that my
out
network
with,
has not frozen.
sorry.
Yeah, I just wanted to be sure that my network had not frozen.
Oh, no, 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 you're good.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
so you
Yeah.
actually said a lot that is really interesting and inspiring. The fact that you started out with the fact that you don't know what you wanted, but you knew what you don't want. So that was like a stepping
Yes.
stone to you taking a personality test first and then deciding to explore the ocean of human resource. And from there, you started with
Yeah.
certification and then doing an excellent job. And then the reward for a good work, of course, is
Yeah.
more work. And then you just get to,
Yeah.
grow
Since
and
Funke
expand in
Ajayi
that field.
2021.
Right. Yeah, so you then get to grow and expand in that field. Really lovely, really lovely. And you also talked about volunteering, which is key. And I think I'll ask you the question. That'll be your last question. So to the
Definitely.
third question now. What are the top three things? I know there are a whole lot, but what are the top three things that you would say that helped you in your career path? Top three things.
Let me sound like Nigerian people. If not for God, we are for God day. So maybe the question will be God factors constant, top three things. So one I think is I'm struggling to pick between putting networking first and putting value first. So I think I'll put value first. So I think one, deliberately seek knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Google anything, like anything and everything. Just Google it. You are confused. Google. You want to know? I was telling, no, not even I was telling. It still happened to me on Monday. I googled a term in HR, employee engagement. Then it led me to three articles. Then I googled how to keep your employee engaged in an hybrid workforce setting. Then it brought me three articles. In like 5 hours, I read like 35 articles. I'm not even joking.
Wow.
Yeah. So seek knowledge, seek it voraciously. You are just starting out, except your cousin is Dangote, or you are Temi Otedola that hired an island to do birthday. If you are a younger sister, right, you can flex. But if you don't know anybody, it's just you and your daddy and your mommy, they are civil servants that also to send you to school. Please seek knowledge voraciously. It would help you, it will stand you out. One experience that always stick with me was my friend that got a role with Goldman Sachs because she was the only one that could talk about the economy of Ghana. There
Wow.
were three outstanding candidates. They had done like five interviews and everything, and they just had to pick one. And the interviewer did not know what to ask again. And the interviewer said, "Okay, tell me about the finance of any economy that is not Nigeria." And she was the only one that was able to talk extensively about Ghana. And that was because she had been reading about Ghana, their GDP, everything. So seek knowledge voraciously. The second thing is now networking. And the reason why I let knowledge personally, if you know me outside corporate, you know that me, I'll put networking first. But for the purpose of this session, the reason why I put knowledge ahead of networking is when you network is an exchange of value.
True.
So knowing actually helps you network too, right? So you can easily say, "Oh, my name is this, and this. I have been doing this, and this," or "I am interested in this, and this. I am looking to connect with you." If you're an empty barrel, I don't think that people will want to connect with you, right?
True.
So deliberately network. Random things I do for people. I say, "Oh, look for 10 companies you want to work with. Look for 10 people in those 10 companies that you can connect with." In the end, you might not connect with all the 10, you might just connect with one or two, but those two, would shape your orientation and decision. So value networking. I think the third one, which is affecting me right now, what did
You
you
are,
say?
you are giving
Yeah,
us
the last one,
assignment.
yeah.
You are giving us assignment. You know,
Remember that my personality test says I'm a teacher and a psychologist. So I think the last one would be, especially given that this 21st century, be digitally savvy. Learn how to use basic tools, communication tools, collaborative tools.
true.
Just be digitally savvy. You never can tell, where that will get you. Yeah. So
Deep. You're throwing us into the deep waters. That's
yeah.
good. Wow, thank you so
Yeah.
much. So we'll go to our next question, which
Yeah,
is the
you're
fourth
welcome.
one. If there is one thing you wished you'd learned earlier in your career, what would that be?
That there are a lot of career paths that we don't know about.
Mm.
Like there's so much. I don't know what school you attended. If you attended a federal university, there's just a stereotype. Oh, be a banker. Oh, be an investment analyst. There are lots, even in HR. I've scheduled it. I am trying to get the attention of one woman. She's an human resource re-engineer. I've been thinking in my head, what does it mean to be an human resource engineer? And she's working with a top company. Like I've wrapped my head around it. Right. So there are a lot of career paths. Because of the kind of courses we study in school, we are just boxed up
Yeah, limited.
to like a box. But like there are a lot. In our growth team right now, we have content writer, we have content creator. They are not the same thing. We have someone focused on performance management. It's totally different from digital marketer. It's different from social media manager. And we are just talking about a team of 30, you know, right? So there are like a lot of career paths in this world. Just explore. That's it. Or maybe another thing also is that there are a lot of companies in this world. So if you are here and you are an accounting or economics student and all you have dreamt of in your life is working with Big Four. I'm sorry to say, I'm not shading Big Four, but there are like 1,000 better companies in this Nigeria
True.
that will give you the repute and the pay of Big Four. Maybe I've gotten a lot of internships. Yeah, I need about other companies outside Big Four. But then, Big Four, Big Four, Big Four.
Yeah,
KPMG,
because they are the
KPMG,
intake
PwC,
while you
PwC,
are an
PwC.
undergraduate.
Yes, so no, even as an academic, there are exciting companies to work with. There was Boston, there was BCG, there was McKinsey. There were amazing companies, but I think maybe because Big Four had a very good employer brand with the
Mm-hmm.
student community,
True.
right? So they just kind of stayed in our minds. Yeah, so I think that's it.
Wow, fantastic. Thank you for sharing. So the final
Yeah, you're welcome.
question, that's the fifth one. Can you just share
Yeah.
a word with young professionals, young graduates out there? Just bless us, Father.
Hey, Father Bao. So I just say that yes, yes, yes. Punchline have come. Yes,
For
yes.
sure.
Grow locally, glow globally.
Mm.
So develop your skills on a local ground, right? Leverage on things around you to learn Excel, learn PowerPoint, learn financial modeling, learn how to code if you want to be a designer, learn Figma. Figma is like the thing. Now all my designers, they're all learning Figma up and down. Figma, learn Adobe, like just learn that skill, then compete globally. Do you know what I've discovered? An HR professional in Nigeria. So Jess Akao is one of the HR professionals I look up to. And she just got a job with Netflix. Like, I've been thinking, she just moved from Andela to Netflix. Like, bam. Like, I went through her profile. She does not have PHRI. She does not have CIPD UK. She does not have GPHR. It's
Right.
just CIP. I mean, so I have CIPM, my God. Am I not your son? But like she has done an excellent job when she was handling, companies in Nigeria. So now she's the head of some talent acquisition manager, EMEA, that's European and Mediterranean and Africa, if I go by the way we name companies in regions in GE. So like she's handling 3 regions of Netflix from Nigeria. So just know that your competition is global. Then lastly, network. Africans, we have been nurtured to be reticent. I do not know why. I get DMs on LinkedIn every day, people from Britain. Oh, hi, Emmanuel. I say you work with this. Can we have a chat? From India, but we cannot reach out. Me, I've started reaching out to people. This weekend, I have 2 calls with 2 partners, one associate in Goldman Sachs and one associate in Bank of America. I just saw their profile. Hi, hello, thanks for connecting. Do you mind having a chat? Oh, yeah, sure. Put a time on my calendar. Do you know what these conversations do for you? They expose
Expand your
you.
mind. Even
Number one, they make you realize that, like, did you get? You realize that like financial modeling is financial modeling anywhere. Portfolio management is portfolio management anywhere. When you're doing payroll in Excel, payroll is payroll anywhere. Maybe there is a bit of disparity in peculiarities of region, but have these global conversations. I helped a friend work on a project, an Indian friend, by the way, who is now studying in Germany, on a project about gender gap equality, inequality. And then you just realize that, like, what is happening in Africa is what is happening in Germany, is what's happening in India. But you will not notice if you do not have conversations with people there, right? So go and glow globally, network laterally and vertically across the globe. Yeah, that's it.
wow, thank you. That's really amazing. Even though you're in Nigeria, your influence can transcend, in space to
Yes,
go globally. Well, that's
yes,
really good.
yes, yes.
That's really good. I said I'll keep a question for you inside the cooler, right? We're about to open the cooler.
Okay.
So one thing I've noticed is that most young graduates, when they finish school, they're not willing to volunteer. They're not willing to test the waters. All what's on their mind is, let me just make this money. So what would you say about that kind of perception?
Hmm. This is Nigeria, and inflation rate is 17.3%. So is 17.3? I hope I'm correct. I know it's around that figure. So I mean, graduating, you want to at least you want to earn the basics, right? You want to earn something that would cover your transport. So I'm going to talk from two perspectives. I think Yeah, I think that you can determine the kind of life you want to live post graduation from when you are in school.
Hmm,
So in uni,
Iman,
right,
I think
volunteering
we missed
exposes
some
you to
things.
knowledge and network.
Sorry, Manuel, we missed some things. I think network is
Okay.
one of the issues. You were saying something regarding the fact that you
Oh,
can determine the kind of lifestyle you want right from being an undergraduate, right? If I get that.
yeah. So I was saying that you can determine the kind of life you want to live after school from when you are an undergraduate.
Okay.
So, as an undergraduate, you can volunteer for free, and people still perceive that you're an undergraduate. And you can work with the best people across the globe. My younger brother volunteered with Remiduyile, who was the former vice something something of one of the best investment bank in the world. Like, because from you, in fact, they are giving, right? So you can volunteer and do everything then. I even know people that they started out by volunteering for some NGOs, and by the time they were graduating, they were able to secure, a job that would pay them, even if it was just allowance. So I didn't want to say, oh, don't volunteer as a graduate or volunteer as a graduate. What I would rather say is that you can determine the kind of life you want to live postgraduate by exploring every opportunities as an undergraduate, which includes volunteering, of course. Because trust me, there is so much that you can learn from volunteering. However, if you've graduated also and you have a job, or you have someone that still gives you allowance. I mean, I had a friend like that, right? She had an amazing dad. Her dad kept on paying her the same allowance. If I mention the allowance and she watched this video, she will not talk about that, so I won't mention it. But her dad was literally paying her like she was in school because to her dad, she has not gone to her husband's house. So he was responsible for taking care of her. So if you have people that can give you that kind of allowance, or you can do side also side gigs or work that can give you that operational income. You can actually volunteer with a standard organization. It would broaden your horizon. Trust me, it would. So I know cost is very important because we're in Nigeria. However, so I've stated two scenarios now. One, you can try your volunteering as an undergraduate so that you have a soft landing when you graduate, or you
Exactly.
can find a job that gives you operational expense. Yeah, operational revenue to cover your expense. Then volunteer with a standard organization. You would enjoy yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
perfect. Wow, that was amazing. Thank you for sharing. So I think we've come to the end of today's session. I had an amazing
Yeah,
time.
you're
Thank you
welcome.
so much. And giving us assignments. If you have 10 companies that you're vying to work with, look for 10 people in that organization and connect with them. So just imagine with that you have 100 new
Let,
friends.
let, let,
Yeah, 100 new friends. And if not all of them do
you
not
get.
answer, at least 20 will answer. You wanted to say something?
Do you get? Yeah. Yeah, so I wanted to give you cheats. Like we use it in recruitment.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
there's something called Boolean search. So do you know you can connect with anybody that works in any company in the world as long as you guys are like alumni of the same university. So what school did you finish from, Funke?
What could you finish from? I finished from Ife.
Oh, you feel from where? Yeah, wow, I didn't know. Nice. So, for
Right?
example, if I want to connect with someone that works with, let me look for Netflix. Everybody knows I love Netflix, so I don't want to use Netflix. Let me use for a company, another word, another Silicon Valley company. I like Silicon Valley companies. Zappos. Zappos makes fantastic shoes and they have an amazing culture. So I want to work at Zappos now. I can just go to LinkedIn and put Zappos first. Then I put Obafemi Awolowo University. It's going to bring up anybody that graduated from Obafemi Awolowo University that works in Zappos. If you want to connect with anybody that finished from King's College and is working with KPMG, just go to LinkedIn, put KPMG and put King's College. As long as those people have King's College on their profile, it's going to show. You want to connect with someone that works in British American Tobacco and you finish from Covenant University, just put it. And what this does is, I've done it a lot of times. Oh, my name is so, 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 and so. I saw you graduated from OAU this year.
Yes.
Me, I graduated from OAU this year. That's all.
Yeah, it actually
So,
gives you a soft landing. You don't have to sweat too much since there's a connecting factor, right?
exactly. So now I've given you assignment, I've given you cheat code.
So go
That's
get
how
it
we
done.
roll.
Wow, wow, wow.
Yeah, good day to you.
Such an enlightening moment for me. Wow. Thank you so much, Emmanuel Faith, for coming around. We'll surely do your
Yeah, you're
signing,
welcome.
and then probably there might be comments on your YouTube channel so that we get feedback from people also if they've done the assignment. Wow, so much, so much, so much to do. Thank you so much for coming.
Okay then. Okay, yeah. So guys, before I sign out, by the way, you guys should, Google the outstandingprofessionals.org. Take a couple of our courses, their courses on communications, on email etiquette, on other things that would improve your capacity. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
there's this usual
I
one
think you
that
should
we
stop by
talk
our
about.
website.
How
Yeah,
to
right.
request for salary
So
increment.
yeah, a very nice course to take actually. I
Yeah,
think you should
right.
stop by, the outstandingprofessionals.org. Yeah, you're welcome. Take care. Signing out. Peace is your boy, one and only Emmanuel Faith. Bye.